Every story has a beginning, every record has an entry, every page has words. But what if the final page is empty? What if the last entry in the black ledger is not a record of something that happened, but an invitation? An invitation to fill it, an invitation to write the next chapter, an invitation to become the author. This is the 11th file from the black ledger, the final file, the empty page. And the question that has been waiting for you, what will you write? Welcome to Mysterious Encounters. We have traveled through the ledger together. We have seen the rise and fall of civilizations. We have traced the symbols that echo across empires. We have investigated the witnesses who survived the collapse. We have asked who writes the record. And now we have arrived at the final entry, the last page, the one that has been waiting for us. This is the episode where the investigation turns toward you. Because the ledger is not just a record of the past, it is a mirror, and what you see in it is what you bring to it. Throughout this series, we have treated the black ledger as an object, a book, a record, a collection of entries. But the ledger is more than that. The ledger is a mirror. It reflects what you're looking for. If you look for patterns, you will find them. If you look for meaning, you will find it. If you look for yourself, you will find that too, and what you see in it is a reflection of your own mind. This is why the final page is empty, because the ledger is not complete. It is waiting. Waiting for you to see yourself, waiting for you to add your entry, waiting for you to become part of the record. Now we must ask, what will you write? The ledger is not just a record of the past, it is a portal. A portal to the future, a portal to the present, a portal to yourself. Every civilization that has fallen has left behind a record. But the record is not the end, it is the beginning. The beginning of what comes next, the beginning of what you will build. The empty page is not a void, it is an invitation. An invitation to write something new, an invitation to break the cycle, an invitation to become the author. And the question is, are you ready? We have traced the cycles throughout this series, the rise, the peak, the decline, the fall. Every civilization follows this pattern. Every empire follows this path. But the pattern is not inevitable. It is not a law of nature. It is a choice. A choice to repeat, a choice to learn, a choice to break. The empty page is the moment of choice. The moment when the cycle can be broken. The moment when the next chapter can be different, and the moment when you decide what comes next. So what will you write? Will you write the same story again? The story of power, the story of control, the story of division? Or will you write something new? A story of connection, a story of understanding, a story of healing? The empty page is not a test, it is a choice. A choice that every generation faces, a choice that every civilization faces, a choice that you face right now. What will you write? Now we return to the black ledger. Imagine opening the ledger. You see the entries, the civilizations, the patterns, the echoes. You turn the page, and there it is, the empty page. No words, no dates, no names, just space, waiting. And you realize this is not the end of the record, it is the beginning. The beginning of what you will add, the beginning of what you will leave behind, the beginning of your entry. The black ledger is not a book, it is a conversation. A conversation across time, across civilizations, across cycles. And now it is your turn to speak, to write, to add your voice. The empty page is not empty. It is waiting, waiting for you. So what will you write? The archive is never closed, and the next entry is yours. Thank you for traveling through the ledger. Until next time, keep the archive open.